Is 8:08 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, February 20th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, February 20th, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, February 20th, 2018. It is 8:09 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning. Top story of the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning is both say President Trump Congress could do more to stop mass shootings. Syria rebel leader says new Holocaust underway. Mitt Romney's war mission. History experts in New York top op-ed as Trump worst president ever and Obama in the top 10. Man stolen an ancient terracotta warrior slam in Philadelphia FBI said. Donald Trump Jr. visits India to help sell apartments. U.S. South Korea to go ahead with the joint war games after the Olympics. Turkey foiled Syria to move into Afrin after Putin talks going to Erdogan. State is the same as Theresa May's regulatory vision according to the Brexit update. Madura calls out President Trump on Twitter requesting dialogue. Students anti-gun views. Missing Uber driver found after a week-long search, family said. Trump adds cautious support to changes to the background checks for gun buyers. Trump is helping to undermine U.S. democracy. That's just what Russia wants. 7 districts in New Zealand have been declared states of emergency after Cyclone Gita, which left floods, power outages, road closures, and disrupted travel. Mexican authorities are searching for 3 missing nationals who disappeared on 3 weeks ago in the western state of Jalisco. The South Korean government plans to designate city against under special employment across the region ahead of a General Motors factory shutdown. Seoul to take firm measures against Washington's trade protections moves in and include high tariffs on steel products. Seoul, the United States top military official in South Korea, has affirmed that 2 allied countries will continue conducting joint military exercises. Cities around the world are trying to find ways to limit our navigation apps. A 71-year-old Louisiana man who successfully challenged life without parole sentences for juveniles at the U.S. Supreme Court was denied parole on Monday. President Trump endorsed former 2012 Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney for Senator of Utah. The U.S. Navy announced that will increase its presence in the Black Sea with 2 guided missile destroyers to conduct maritime security operations. Albertsons buy ribbons of Rite Aid followed Walgreens deal. Walmart online sales growth slows. KFC shuts more stores and chicken chaos and out deeper earnings sales top Wall Street expectations as traffic spikes. Looking at the stocks now, up 19.01 points at 25,219.38. SP 5 up 1.02 at 2732.22 and Nasdaq down 6.97 points at 7239.46. Genes of extinct Caribbean islanders find 11 people. China and Europe love SpaceX. New Falcon Heavy rocket does NASA. The test on the space controversy. Incredible images are taken by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope reveal a gigantic storm on Neptune as it starts to fade. WHO warns of soaring rates of measles in Europe. Google hopes AI can predict heart disease by looking at retinas. Drinking alcohol key to live been past 90 and why heart attack symptoms are sometimes missed in women. Peter Children News Time is 8:12 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning. It is time now for a sport. The Boston Bruins defeat the Calgary Flames yesterday at the Calgary 2-1 behind Brad Marchand's overtime goal. Not Lancers behind Meg Nichols 18 points and Abby Phelan's 15 points. Wrap up the regular season with a 57-52 win over the Rehoboth Falcons. This afternoon, the Not Lancers will be up in Kingston for the ice hockey team taking on the Sacred Heart. Game time, 3:30 p.m. at the Bog. And the Not Lancers boys basketball team will wrap up the regular season with a game up in Mattapoisett against the Old Rochester Bulldogs. NBA All-Star Game shows some temperatures after a makeover. Sims wins. Bronze move ice Stanton forward. Red Sox sign J.D. Martinez for the much-needed powder enter Yankees. Peter Children's time is 8:13 in the morning time on this Monday. To the water, then taking a look at the traffic transit report on the Peter Children traffic check. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where weather lines pitch about delays during a signal problem at JFK UMass. Commuter rail Fitchburg train 43743 and from North Station to stop near Waverly and currently 1020 minutes behind schedule due to midnight closing in River City. Kingston train 036711 and from Kingston operate 5-10 minutes behind schedule between South Weymouth and South Station. Alright. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, look at the hours and byways of New England. In Rhode Island, 95 to northbound side, low slow to Pawtucket, 95 to the southbound side. It's slow between Pawtucket and downtown Providence, 95 to the northbound side, slow between Work and Crescent, 95 to the southbound side, low slow on the northbound side, low slow East Greenwich Stretch, 146 on both ends, background Salesville Road and Lincoln, 99 on the northbound side, low slow between 126 and 122 on Lincoln Woonsocket Stretch, 295 on the northbound side, it's slow around Route 85 at Attleboro. 138 on the eastbound side, so between Jamestown and Newport Bridge, 138 westbound side, also Jamestown Stretch. On the southeast of Massachusetts, 95 on the northbound side, also between Brunswick Street and Northern Island, Route 128 Gaston, 24 on the northbound side, and it's all between Avon Island, Route 128 Gaston, and Route 3 on the northbound side, it's a little slower around 53 in Hanover, 7 Expressway on the northbound side, it's all between Bridge Street on the way to Dorchester 7 Expressway southbound side, it's over the Dorchester Stretch, 128 at the northbound side, it is so between Needham and all the way to Route 20 Waltham, and 128 southbound side, it is so between Burlington and Waltham. 90 degrees southbound side, so between Medford and downtown Boston, 93 at the northbound side, it is slow. For the downtown Boston Stretch, 7 Telso, Calentels looking at best back westbound side, so between Northern and South Boston, 7 Route 1 and southbound side, it is slow between Chelsea and Charlestown. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between Newton and Newton and the Hippiskin between the Prue Tunnel. 45 at the northbound side, it is slow between Hockendown and the Mass Pike. 120 at the northbound side, it is slow between the Needham all the way to Route 20 Waltham. 128 southbound side, so between Linfield and Lexington. Route 2 eastbound side, it is slow between Arlington and Cambridge. And Route 2 westbound side, it is over Route 128 in Lexington. 93 northbound side, it is over the Medford Stretch. 93 southbound side, so between Medford and Boston. 93 at the northbound side, it is so before 128 in Redden and 93 southbound side, so between Andover and 128 in Redden. Route 3 is southbound side, so the Billerica and Hippiskin before Burlington Stretch. 495 at the northbound side, it is so between Lowton and Lowell. 290 eastbound side, so between 146 Route 9 and Worcester. 91 on the northbound side, it is so the Agawam Stretch. 91 on the southbound side, it is so between South Windsor and Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so between Farmington and Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, Lowell and Glastonbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so on the Waterbury Stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side, it is so between Trimble and the New Canaan. 95 on the southbound side, it is so between Westport and Stamford. And 95 on the northbound side, it is on the Greenwich Stretch. Up north, Everett Turnpike on the southbound side, it is so over the Manchester, New Hampshire Spotted Turnpike on the southbound side, it is slower after Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire, and otherwise, 91 on the northbound side, Lowell Route 2 in London, New Hampshire, and United States A789. Southbound side, Lowell Canadian in upstate New York, Vermont, and Automobile 55, southbound side, Lowell Southern Quebec. And I was in byways in Albany and visited the yard. Looking good. Peter Chelden's time is 8:17 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report, and it is a mild start to your morning. And expected to be 2 days on the mild side as we take a look at the radar satellite. A little bit shows rain showers covering much of the Maine coast and central Maine and stretching all the way down to the north central New Hampshire and the north of Vermont and stretching all the way down to the Great Lakes and down around the Illinois where we're seeing some thunderstorms from eastern Illinois, northern Indiana, and in Michigan, and rain showers down the eastern portion of Brunswick and the central portion of Nova Scotia. Temperatures in the 40s, close to 50 around the Taunton area and much of southern New England, and up in the 30s to 40 around northern New England with a 48-degree reading in Concord, New Hampshire. Right now, Norton Net. Right now, Norton, 50 degrees, humidity 97%. Newport, 50 degrees, and wind speed south-southwest of 3, and it's steady. It's a barometer trend. Alright, here's a dense fog with visibility that as low as half a mile. Expect fog to build across the interior of this bottom by the whole across the south coast of New England. The fog will build back across the interior of 7 New England overnight. Wednesday, here's a dense fog with visibility that as low as half a mile across the interior during the morning. Lingering across the south coast of New England toward this afternoon and Friday for Monday. An active weather pattern during which time temperatures will hover in the 30s, where there's the possibility for freeze rain at times, especially Friday and Friday night. And again, Sunday morning, there's a risk of freeze rain across northern and western areas of Massachusetts require winter weather advisories. Alright, looking at the forecast, goes like this. Today, part the test got about 60 degrees, southwest about 9 to 13 miles per hour, 28 miles an hour for tonight. Patch fog before 10 p.m., then patch fog after 11 p.m. was most gusts about 49 degrees, southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Wednesday. Part the test got about 64 degrees, southwest about 6 to 11 miles on gust size, 28 miles an hour for Wednesday night. Slight change of rain after 10 p.m. Patch fog between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. was most gusts about 37 degrees, southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour, becoming the northwest midnight. Chesapeake is 20% of winds could gust size 23 miles an hour. Thursday, chest rain before 2 p.m. Then a chest rain is still classified about 300 degrees. North about 6 miles an hour. Chest rain is 50% Thursday night. Chest rain then snow before 11 p.m. Then a slight chance of snow sleet after 5 p.m. Patch fog. After 5 a.m. was most gusts about 29 degrees. Chest rain 20% for Friday. Chest rain after 10 a.m. Patch fog before 7 a.m. was part the about 300 degrees. Chest rain 40% Friday night. Chest rain, patch for fog. After 9 p.m. was classified about 35 degrees. Chest rain 50%. Saturday, chest rain after 10 a.m. Patch fog before 8 a.m. was mostly classified about 47 degrees. Chest rain 40%. Saturday, chest rain, patch fog was classified about 37 degrees. Chest rain 50%. Sunday, rain likely patch fog was classified about 42 to about 36 degrees. Chest rain is 45% for Monday. Most of the time about 46 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. More news on this. To the morning, February 20th, 2018. Peter Woods will be have a good morning, good day. To hope you have a good day.